Grand Theft Auto V is one of the most popular open-world video games ever made. While its reputation as a cash cow, courtesy of GTA Online, may leave a sour taste in the mouths of many single-player Rockstar fans, this shouldn't take anything away from the legendary and ambitious campaign of GTA V, which is still spectacular in every way. And to help celebrate that, we at Game Rant have put together this little list of some of the best single-player missions in the game.
Alright, so I'm taking a car to steal a boat, stick up a train, and get some gold.
That's about the size of it!
As a quick heads up though, there will be story spoilers ahead. First, we have to start off with the prologue, where we're first introduced to Michael and Trevor, as well as the game's many mechanics, as we have to run away from the law and flee with the haul that you've stolen. It's a fun mission set against a snowy backdrop that serves as a strong and impactful introduction to the world and characters of GTA V. And similarly, we're reintroduced to Trevor a few hours later in the game, during the mission Mr. Phillips. After a heist pulled off by Michael and Franklin, Trevor recognizes Michael's iconic line,
Get 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
making it clear that his former partner is still alive, and letting players finally control this psychopath for the first time in quite a while. Keeping with the theme of origins, marriage counseling is arguably the mission that kicks off a lot of the mid-game story. This mission starts off with Michael finding his wife cheating on him with a tennis coach, and the level involves him and Franklin chasing the tennis coach down into a house on the side of a cliff, and then pulling the whole thing down. However, they soon learn after that they actually destroyed the house of cartel leader Martin Madrazo's mistress, which set off a whole new chain of events that you spend the rest of the game trying to untangle. There are quite a few flying missions available in GTA V, and minor Turbulence is one of the best. Not only do players get to land a plane inside of another plane, but they can also ride a Jeep out of that crashing plane Fast and Furious style, further elevating the solo mission. Crystal Maze is another great Trevor mission, where he goes after the O'Neill brothers after they steal Trevor's business. It's a typical shootout mission, where players must kill all targets after them. But the cherry on top, though, is being able to blow up their house at the very end, in dramatic fashion. For something a bit more light, did somebody say yoga starts with Michael being invited to do yoga with Amanda and her instructor Fabian. After the players do a few poses, however, the couple starts fighting, and now you go with Jimmy out to Burger Shot to pick up a soda. Now, soda I put in air quotes because something tells me there's a little something else mixed in there too. In the mission Deep Inside, Franklin is tasked with breaking inside the movie studio and stealing a stunt car. While players can come up with their own way of getting to the vehicle, they're encouraged to steal the costume of the main actor to get the easiest access. And when Franklin drives away, he'll find the car is fitted with spike strips and an eject button for any unwanted passengers.
What happened when I pressed this?
Three's Company is the first mission that involves all three characters in the main storyline, and it's a blast for that exact reason. Each character serves a different role, and the player gets to experience each of them. Trevor flies the helicopter, while Michael rappels down to kidnap a target. Meanwhile, Franklin is on standby for backup with a sniper rifle. Derailed is one that kinda gives it all away in the title. In the mission, Trevor finds out that Merryweather is currently using a train to transport something valuable, and he and Michael head out to intercept, where players are able to land on and drive on top of the moving train. Once near the front, Trevor will hijack it and take control long enough to pass its station and crash into another oncoming train in the exact location that they needed. The PLO Score is likely the most insane mission in the entire game. It may seem small at first, with just the gang robbing a small bank out in Paleto Bay, but the crazy amount of police response to the scene calls for heavy military-grade armor and weapons to help escape not only the local police, but the entire military, complete with tanks being dropped in to try to take you out. And that's it for this list. Thank you so much for watching, and go to GameRant.com for more like this.